The neon lights of the city seemed to blur as we stumbled out of the bar, the alcohol in our systems doing its best to distort our surroundings. My best friend, Jake, and I had been out celebrating a recent promotion, and as the night grew older, so did our inhibitions. As we walked down the dimly lit streets, we were approached by two girls, their laughter echoing off the brick walls. They were both strikingly beautiful, with long, flowing hair and eyes that seemed to pierce the night. They struck up a conversation, their voices as smooth as silk, and before we knew it, we were invited to join them in their Uber. The ride was short, but it was filled with an unsettling tension. The girls exchanged cryptic glances, their smiles never quite reaching their eyes. We exchanged nervous glances with each other, a growing sense of unease settling in our stomachs. When the Uber pulled up to a nondescript apartment building in a deserted part of town, we hesitated. The girls, however, insisted that we come inside, their voices laced with an undercurrent of menace. We reluctantly agreed, unsure of what else to do. As we stepped into the building, a chill ran down our spines. The air was heavy, the silence punctuated only by the distant hum of the city. The girls led us down a dimly lit hallway, the flickering lights casting long, eerie shadows on the walls. Suddenly, a door swung open, and three large men emerged, their faces hidden in the darkness. They grabbed us by the arms, their grip tight and unrelenting. We struggled against their hold, but they were too strong, their grip like iron around our wrists. Panic surged through our veins as we realized the trap we had fallen into. We tried to scream, but our voices were lost in the oppressive silence. The girls watched from the shadows, their faces twisted into malicious grins. The men dragged us towards a back door, their footsteps echoing off the bare walls. We kicked and flailed, desperate to break free, but our efforts were futile. They were determined to take us, and we were powerless to stop them. As we neared the door, we caught a glimpse of a vast, empty field stretching out before us. There was no escape, no one to hear our cries for help. We were trapped, alone and vulnerable. With a final heave, the men shoved us out into the darkness, the cold night air biting at our skin. We stumbled to our feet, our hearts pounding in our chests. We didn't dare look back, our only thought to run, to escape this nightmare before it was too late. We ran blindly through the field, the darkness swallowing us whole. Our lungs burned, our legs ached, but we didn't dare slow down. The men's menacing laughter echoed behind us, fueling our fear. We ran until our legs gave out, collapsing onto the cold, damp earth. We lay there, gasping for breath, our bodies trembling with fear. We had escaped, but the terrifying events of that night would forever haunt our dreams.